All you have to do is let me
The creation of the world, which is currently full of conflict, was due to a mistake. The mistake that Elder Titan made before the creation of world titans, who got power from the existing primary energies, were busy testing and building worlds, and the best and biggest of them were known as Elder Titan. In the course of her ambitions and experiments, Elder Titan caused a collapse that could never be repaired. From this collapse, 7 lands of the world emerged, in which 4 basic pillars, along with the ancients, which had the fundamental powers of the world, were spread. This collapse was so violent that it caused the soul of Elder Titan to be destroyed and dragged into these 7 formed lands with a weak material form. This mistake was the beginning of the world, and different creatures will arise inside it. Very soon, different civilizations, lives, races, and creatures appeared in the 7 lands of the world. But after a short time, they were affected by the power and war of 2 ancients called Radinthul and Dirulth. These ancients, which emerged from the Great Collapse, had a completely contradictory and antithetical nature, so that they tried to destroy each other from the first day. Their great war was leading to the destruction of the whole world. The third ancient Zed came into play. When Zed saw that there was no end to this war, Zed came, and by gathering his power, locked them in a magic ball and sent them to the endless galaxy so that they could fight each other without harming others. And with this, he lost most of his power, and he spent his remaining strength guarding the magic orb. After countless years, Elder Titan and the 4 main pillars and all kinds of civilizations and life on Earth had arisen. The battle of the ancients and the danger in the magic orb were forgotten. Until one day, this luminous sphere is attracted to the Earth and starts moving around it exactly like a moon. The inhabitants of the Earth to it called that mad moon. After centuries, it became clear that the strength of the Zed was not enough to hold the orb, and the orb began to crack and finally collapsed. With this collapse, ancients spread all over the world. Pieces of dire and radiant fall on the Earth, and in this way, the eternal conflict of the ancients on Earth will be resumed. On Earth, with the powers they gave to the creatures around them, the ancients made them depend on them and eventually used them as fighters in the war between themselves. Zed, who was looking for the unity and unification of all the powers, has now collapsed, and using his remaining parts. He comes in a material and physical form with the name of the Ark-Warden in the Earth, so he could participate in the War of Ancients. But his goal is neither victory of Dire nor Radiant. He wanted to end this endless war by destroying both of them and return to the unity of powers.
Dear Lewis and Radiant Soul, your conflict must be ended.
In this way, every time by choosing 5 heroes, 2 ancients go to war. But why is this war never ending? And why do the heroes have different personalities? And why do they enter this war with the same clothes and the same shape every time? And is it possible before Elder Titan and the origin of the universe? Was there another existence? Elder Titan refers to another creature called Uncreated. Who could that creature be? In the next video, we will answer all these questions, and thank you for following our work up to this point. And please, if you like this video, go and subscribe our channel. It will help us to make better videos.